Shady there. So I get if Dan Lanning wants to say they doing it for Hollywood, we going to do it on the grass. As an analyst, I loved it. As a Prime fan and Prime friend, I hated it.
I mean, he jealous dude.
Come on, man. Let's
jealous guys.
Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100 why that speech was really like that, right? Kirby didn't have no speech like that because who knows Dan Lanning over there? He's coaching against Prime, man. He knows who is on the other side. They do not want to see Prime take over. Prime is in the middle of taking over college football. So if you have the opportunity to beat Prime's team and beat them like that, you are sending a statement like you ain't coming in here taking over nothing. Mm-hmm. And that right there was, to me, was the coach being insecure, right? Yes, you're trying to get your team fired up, but that's him being insecure because he knows who is on that other sideline. And that is who he is trying to beat. And he wanted to beat them in a dominant fashion strictly because, bro, we ain't talked about Georgia a lot.
At all.
We ain't talked about Oregon a lot.
At all.
We talk about SC because of Caleb Williams a little bit. All eyes, win or lose. Big Noon is in Boulder this weekend. They just got blown out. All eyes is on Prime. These coaches don't like that. And they've been coaching for a minute, too, and been in college football for a minute, and then Prime hit the scene year one, and he getting all this attention. That is why and I feel like that was kind of an emotional speech of truly how he felt, but that's why he was saying that because of Prime on the other sideline, and he wants to beat Prime, and he don't want Prime to come in this thing taking over.
I don't think it was out of line because it was a pregame speech. And you say and get whatever bulletin board material you can to get your team fired up before. If he had said it in a press conference or how Jay Norvell did last week and said it in an interview, then I think it's out of line because this is really all about you. In a pregame setting, you trying to get everybody fired up.
But
you're
he had
say
a little
all kinds
bit
of
of
crazy
that in the
things.
pregame.
However, though, this is the issue, really what's happening. They don't want Prime to take over.
No question.
But everybody feels a little shaded because we're not talking about them.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
This team's been good. This program's been good. We've been building for years. We've been competitive for years. Here comes Prime and wins 3 games, and all of a sudden they're the belle of the ball. Mm-hmm. So there's a little bit of jealousy. Why are you not talking about us? The clicks thing is funny to me coming from Oregon, who got all the different colors and the shades. And y'all would have clicked school forever, but okay, we'll move on from that. We'll move on from that. What's really happening here is it's when the smartest kid in school doesn't understand why they're also not the coolest. Well, you're not the coolest because you're not the coolest kid in school. You're the smartest kid in school. Now, sometimes the smartest kid in school is also the coolest kid in school, like the Miami Hurricanes, like USC. Y'all not the coolest kids in school. In fact, you're not even the smartest kid in school. You're the 10th smartest kid in school. Oregon, you're the 10th smartest kid in school. Georgia's the one that should be mad. Y'all not competing for a national championship right now, are you? There's 9 teams ahead of you that are closer to the national championship than you are. So what are you really even mad about? You're not even the smartest kid in school. I understand that there is a jealousy factor here. I understand there is an insecurity factor and a fear factor of Deion coming in and changing things. But both things can exist. Everybody can't go to Colorado. There's still other kids who are going to want to go to Oregon, who are going to want to go to USC, who are going to want to go to Georgia, who are going to want to go to Clemson and Texas and Miami and so on and so forth. There's enough talent to go around. This is really all about recruiting. And the best thing that you can do if you're Oregon is win like you won, because you're not going to outflash Colorado.
No.
So don't get mad about it. Exist in the other space. The issue with these speeches that keep coming up is it's showing how insecure you are. Here's the thing. The people that are excited about Prime, the wave of attention that Prime is getting, you were never going to get that. That's not for you. It was never for you. You were never going to get that. This is fringe excitement. This is fans who haven't been paying attention to college football like that in a long time because the same team wins every single year. And this is a wave of attention that's good for the sport. And if you're mad you're not getting the attention, well, go be better.
Well, and that's why I love what Dan Lanning did. Because from a football perspective, like Joy said, oil and water, if you can't beat Prime in his own game, go the opposite way. He's saying, yo, they're flash. Cool. We're substance. That's why I like if I'm a recruit, you can't outflash Prime, like Joy's saying. So you know what? We're not even going to lean into that. I'm going to lean into we're a substantive program. I'm going to try to use Deion's flash against him. So then when it comes time to recruits, yeah, you can go there and you might be seen, but you're not going to win. That's why when I'm listening to Dan Lanning, I was like, that was a good chess move he did, because all he's going to say is we're substance. We're rooted in substance. Like, I love what he did there, because now it's like, all right, Deion, you got me beat. You got me beat. But now I'm going to try to use your hand against you. We will see if Colorado can get back